Hello, this is in response to assignment 1.2 for TED 682, titled School Sites Technology Inventory. My name is Carlos Ramos. My student ID is 0204749196, and this is for Dr. Dickinson's TED 682 class. So the school that I work for is named Animo Jackie Robinson Charter High School, and it is part of the Green Dot Public Schools charter system or organization. Animo Jackie Robinson in this presentation will be referred to as AJR. AJR is located in South Los Angeles. As a matter of fact, we are on the opposite side of the 110 freeway, really close to the University of Southern California campus. AJR co-locates with a LAUSD middle school. Basically what that means is that we rent a building from this middle school that is part of the LAUSD school system. We are comprised of approximately 600 enrolled students, and I say approximately just because obviously our enrollment, like any other school, fluctuates. We are led by one principal and two assistant principals. Our office is staffed by 3 clerks, and we have one trained security guard for our whole school. The school itself has 27 teachers, and these teachers all vary from special education, history, English, math, whatever you might have in a comprehensive high school, we have. Now, as far as the inventory in my own classroom, I teach a literacy enrichment and writing composition class for freshmen. In my own class, I have an LCD projector, an Epson PowerLight 83. I also have 13 Hewlett-Packard Model 2010 desktops, and the reason why I have so many desktops in my classroom is because in my literacy enrichment class it is also part of the Scholastic program called Read 180, and so in order for me to utilize the program, I need 13 desktops so that the students can use the software that comes with the program Read 180. All the desktops have the Intel Core Duo processor, and they all have Windows Vista. All of the computers also come with Microsoft Office, and they have Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Outlook are installed on all of these desktops. All of the computers luckily have internet access. However, because we are on a LAUSD school site, our server is from LAUSD, therefore there are a lot of firewalls. A lot of sites are blocked, and even a lot of searches that you might do or queries that you might do are also blocked depending on the word that you might or whatever you might be looking for online. In order to take attendance, the school has an internet-based program called PowerSchool, which is powered or provided to us by Pearson. And in PowerSchool, we are also able to take attendance and provide grades for students. When it comes to the school's technology inventory, we have 25 classrooms, and in the 25 classrooms there are 5 desktops in each classroom for a total of 138 total desktops. Each desktop, as I previously mentioned, is powered exactly the same as what I have in my classroom. They are all part of the HP models. They're all powered with the Intel Core Duo processor with Windows Vista. And once again, as previously mentioned, all of the classes, because we are using a Los Angeles Unified School District web server, there are a lot of websites that are blocked, and firewalls basically limit our accessibility as to what we can do in the classroom or what students can actually access. In continuation with the school's technology, we do have a technology teacher that teaches technology, and he luckily has 60 Dell laptops with Windows Vista. Each classroom in itself has a HP Model 8400 LaserJet, so that's a total of 27 LaserJets on campus. Each classroom basically has a LaserJet. Each class, luckily, also has a Epson PowerLight LCD projector, similar to the one that I have. There are 12 overhead projectors, and these are shared by the majority of the teachers that are here. However, a good portion of the English teachers use the overhead projectors. We do have 12 Elmo document cameras, and those are mainly and primarily used by the English department and the history department. We have 5 smart boards. Those 5 smart boards are reserved for the math department. However, because they are mobile, we can utilize them for any other class. We have 2 Ricoh industrial copy machines or office copy machines, and they all have internet hardlines. So if we have a huge copy demand and our little Epson printers in our class cannot handle it, we can automatically change the printer server and directly route our order to the huge copy machines that are located in the school. We also, within the offices, there are 3 HP Office printers, and those are only used in the office, and those are also hard-lined, and we can also print out of those. However, administration and clerical primarily use those. And there is only one Epson scanner for the whole school. In continuation with the school technology, we have 2 counseling laptops because we have 2 counselors, 3 administration or admin laptops, 3 clerical laptops, and 27 teacher laptops. All of these laptops are model 2011 Lenovo ThinkPad with Windows Vista installed in them. When it comes to district policy and procedures and using the internet, I believe we all had to sign. We all did have to sign a internet use along with the students, but our organization luckily does have an IT department. Even though we are a small organization, we do have an IT department, and whenever we have any issues, we have to submit what's called a work order online in order for them to come out and fix whatever technological issue we might have. And depending on the severity of it, there is obviously a waiting list. So for example, since I teach the Read 180 class and I need that to be up and running every day, if ever I have a problem with the software or just my hardware, they will come out immediately and resolve any issue that I might have, along with any other issue along the school. The school unfortunately does not use Web 2.0, and we cannot unlock sites. Students and staff and faculty do sign an internet policy, as I previously mentioned, and this is just stipulating the use of the internet, cyberbullying, and what information they can access at school. The counseling office has created a website, and this website provides the A through G requirements for all our students. Parents have access to this website. It's a very generic website. It is brand new and still in its infancy, and so there are a lot of tweaks that the counselor needs to make to that website. But as far as we know right now, we only have one website that's directly linked to our school, and then we have the general website that our organization has provided for us, but it's a very generic web page. Luckily, Green Dot provides all our students with an email, and that's a great thing to have, just in case if we ever want to email information to our students or get information from them. They all have an email, and this is brand new in our organization. As of 2 years ago, this has been a work in progress, but this year every student has an email address. I do have our school and our organization has streamlined all of the student data. No longer do you have to actually go into the office and look for cumes inside of a dusty old file cabinet. All that information now is easily accessed through what's called the Green Dot Connect portal, and only Green Dot employees, that's from administration down to clerical and teachers included, have access to that portal. And in that portal, you will have access to student information from IEPs to grades, CELT, testing scores, anything that you might want, it's all there in regards to student information. My action plan. There are a few ways that I can utilize the technology found in my school site, and I actually have used some of these resources in my school. So, for example, for number one, I have scanned all my student handouts or all the student work that I will have students work on that day, and I've obviously digitized it, and I model it utilizing my projector. I can also utilize the internet, specifically YouTube, for grammar videos. I want to create a blog for my writing composition class. I can also utilize, now that all the students have emails, for my writing composition class, I can send information and receive information from my students. It'll definitely cut back on the amount of paper that we use, especially when I need them to submit an essay. And also the Green Dot Connect website, as I mentioned, is a huge resource for us to utilize student data. And I believe this time around I'm going to utilize the student data in order to help me create these academic group structures in my classroom. Challenges. One of the biggest challenges that I do see, and I've encountered myself, and I kind of smirk whenever it does happen because I don't think some of us think about this, is the fact that obviously a lot of this technology is powered by electricity. Our LCD projectors, our laptops, all this technology is powered by electricity. Therefore, if there's a blackout or a rolling blackout, unfortunately we do live in a society where we're trying to save as much energy as possible, and here in California there is such a thing as rolling blackouts. So if there is a rolling blackout during peak periods, and the teacher depends a lot on the use of technology, their laptops or LCD projectors, obviously they're very limited as to what they can do in the class or how they can utilize instruction in the classroom. So as a solution, I believe that all teachers should have a hard copy or print out their lessons in advance, have copies of everything that they're going to teach in class. That way, if the visual aids of the LCD projector and the laptops are not working, at least you have hard copies that can still help you in rolling out your content. Another problem that I believe teachers encounter is the fact that a lot of teachers obviously do work at home and they create their lesson plans at home, and while using their own internet, find great web links and resources and videos. However, when they go to work and they click on the link might not work because it is banned via the server or the firewalls. So I believe one of the solutions for this is either to, if they're going to show an example of something that's on a web page, they can take a snapshot of that web page and utilize the image captured on there. If they're going to show a video, there are many ways online where you can actually download a video from YouTube or from any other format and format it into a Windows Media video, and they can still show the video without actually having to access the internet. A personal goal that I have, and luckily it came to me at the very beginning of this course, TED 682, is the creation of a blog. I've always been interested in the written word, But the fact that there is a way to excel in communication and communicate in a different manner, blogging is one of those avenues that I will definitely utilize in my writing composition class. And the reason why I want to use it is just in case, if like any teacher, you always have those that small pocket of students that are shy, they're meek, they have the intrapersonal personality, and you do get them to participate, but they don't participate as much as you would like for them to participate. And at least with a blog, they can find their voice, and they can still participate in certain classroom discussion. But the only way that they're doing it now is they're doing it via a blog. And at least that way also, it also provides me an opportunity to assess students' understanding and mastery of the lesson and the content that I am rolling out in class. So I'm really looking forward towards using Google or Blogger blogging tools and create a writing composition class blog, so that my students can have access to that and I can still communicate with them outside of the classroom. So with that said, thank you very much for looking over my presentation. Once again, my name is Carlos Ramos, and this was for TED 682 Assignment 1.2, the Technology Inventory for Professor Dr. Dickinson. Thank you.